Happy Carnival! And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Parade Route. It's one of our favorite episodes of the year because every year we get the honor and pleasure of interviewing the beautiful ladies of the Krewe of Selene. Good evening, ladies.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. So, for starters, we're 17 days away from y'all's parade now.
Yes.
So, how are y'all getting ready for your parade?
Well, this week we have been organizing all the new throws that we have this year. We got into the throw business, major throw business this year. So we have at least 20 maybe new throws that are all logoed. We have these tote bags. We have bead bags with Selene on them.
Nice.
And then our sunglasses,
Ooh,
like
that's,
Taylor.
That's one of my big favorites.
And
sunglasses.
our lanyards. And then Dana has the socks we have this year.
Ooh.
Lovely socks.
Lovely socks, our school socks. And then a bucket hat.
School socks.
And our light up beads. A lot of other things, but this is our favorite this year. This is new. And this is our Selene purse.
Ooh, that's real
beads.
pretty.
And they're kind of heavy. They're resin. But these are very nice, and people saw these, and we sold out. So
Nice.
these are going to be, I think, a continued item that we're going to offer every year.
It's gonna
So
look nice on my Christmas tree.
there you go. So we've been doing that this week, plus major other things. We also have a signature or a throw T-shirt. So
Okay.
that's printed with, and it's for our sponsors that we had gotten this year. So that's got a purse on it. Go figure. It's got a purse on it. And so that's what we've been doing mostly this week is printing T-shirts and doing all the things that we do for Mardi Gras. So
One thing that you didn't mention that I know last year was really special. I'm curious if y'all are doing something similar this year. With y'all's cups last year, if I recall, y'all had I forget what the lady's name is, the artist lady who made that beautiful portrait, for y'all.
yes, that is Lori Anselmo.
Yes.
She was our grand marshal last year as well. So she did the cup last year, and then this year she did another of the panels, and then that became our cup. And it's the theme with all the different float titles and everything. And so it's really nice.
Nice.
It's very nice. So that's
And she's writing.
and she's going to ride with us this year, which is even better. She's now a member.
Awesome.
So she's done a lot for us and supported us on that too. So we're excited for our cups are beautiful. They're coming in tomorrow. I didn't have any
Okay.
with me. So let's not wait till the last minute. We're
Plenty
still
of time.
plenty of time. We got 16 days, right?
Right.
Yeah, literally some of my throws may be arriving like the night before the parade.
We're still waiting on one item
Yeah.
that we don't know where it is.
I'm
So
messed up on. I have to go load my float Saturday, and I'm not ready at all. There's stuff everywhere.
no.
So,
I don't
need to
know.
get it packed
This
up.
year we had longer time span from Christmas to parade
Yeah.
day, and for some reason I feel even more rushed than I did last year. I don't know why. So
Never fails.
no, it never fails. 'Cause I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not ready.
Well, even with it being a longer carnival season this year, there's still a lot that it seems like more crews and clubs are doing events during the carnival season.
Right.
Plus, we also had that week's break last week with all of the events surrounding the Super Bowl.
Right.
Where,
lost some time with snow this year.
yeah. Plus,
Oh, that was a week lost.
yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Because one of the days I'm like, I think this would be a great day to sit down and decorate, and I'm like, yeah, but it's snowing. It's so pretty.
Oh, I mean, it really kicks off this weekend. So, like,
Yes.
You know, if you have a regular job and go to everything, you're done. It's time.
That's true too.
So,
Yeah, I spent the last couple days rushing through the last little bits of decorating all our signature throws. So I know that time's a ticking.
Yeah.
And speaking of signature throws, y'all also have y'all's famous, beautiful hand decorated purses. That
Yes, we have the decorated purses. Everybody tries to make a few. Some make more than others. Some are more elaborate than others. So, but it's like Dana said earlier. Everybody has a different skill level. From big and gorgeous to that it's okay. It's fine. But we have the ladies are really really into doing the purses. Most of them are. But they love doing it, and they spend a lot of time doing it. So kudos to them.
we just changed our signature throw in our crew, and we did decorating parties this year to kind of help people learn the ropes of it, because it's totally different from, going from a balsa wood shield to a plastic egg. There's different techniques to decorating it.
Right.
And, seeing the different ideas at our decorating parties of, I'm using this medium, using just glitter, I'm using just paint, I'm using just markers, so on and so forth to decorate them, and getting those ideas. It's and seeing the creativity of everybody.
I usually think mine are okay till I see somebody else's. I'm like, oh man, that's a really good idea. Oh, that's good. Just like this one here, like this Grail, because I'm also writing in King Arthur, and I'm like, oh man, I should have thought of that, but I didn't. So.
well, for my dad's, I just load up with glitter. He hates glitter, so I'm filling it. And
Oh, there you
filling
go.
the whole egg. And, yeah, he's gonna disown me, but it'd be worth it.
There you go.
This is a glitter bomb.
Just to pull the trigger for it.
Like a bomb. Yeah, like a hand grenade. Only it's glitter.
So, what's y'all's theme this year?
I'm going to turn parade over to our parade chair.
Our theme is Selene Salutes Royalty.
All right.
And so we are saluting floats like the Queen of Hearts, the Sovereign Soldiers, Homecoming Queens, Native American Chiefs, Greek Gods,
King of Rock.
King of Rock and Roll, Queen of
Alright.
Hollywood, King of Ink, which is Adam Levine. Not many people know that. I didn't know that. So we're just saluting all of the king and queens throughout history, throughout the world, throughout the country, stuff like that.
All right. We have a very beautiful lady here in the middle of y'all.
We do.
Yes.
And who is this lovely lady?
Our queen,
Queen Selene XXVII.
Miss Taylor.
Hail, Selene.
Hail Selene.
So, being so close to y'all's parade, are you getting excited, nervous?
I'm both.
All right.
I'm kind of shy behind. I'm more behind the scenes, not up front.
Yeah.
I don't like all the attention.
Well, guess what?
What you put in for queen?
I didn't put in for queen. So my husband did.
Yes.
He wanted you front and center.
So
So-
when did you learn that you were going to be queen?
After they closed the tables.
We do our queen's coronation
Our
we do it
ball.
at our coronation.
Okay.
So everybody submits their name who wants to be queen, and then after the king is selected through a process of random, he picks his name, and then he picks the queen's name out of that hat. So so they all don't know. We had like 15 ladies put in for queen this year, so which is exciting. We have some can put in 2 chances, some put in 1, some put in 5, but it is strictly luck of the draw. I mean, and we do it in front of everybody so everybody can see that it wasn't, oh my God, why did that person? But anyway, so I will turn back over to you, Miss Taylor.
So I'm gonna ask my my favorite question that Dana always gives me the eye roll for when I ask it. Was this your first time submitting your name to
Yes.
be queen?
First time, first ball.
Nice.
And second year
Year
writing.
So, yes. I wasn't even going to go to the ball until 3 days before.
What made you change your mind? Just
Um,
everybody saying, "Oh, go and enjoy it." It's you
yeah.
know,
It's so much fun.
yeah.
It is fun.
I went to work that morning at 5 a.m. in Covington, drove all the way to Bay St. Louis, and got there at like 3 o'clock, got ready, and went down to the
Became
ball.
queen.
I
Yeah.
haven't taken the crown off since, huh?
Oh no, I have. This crown's heavy. It's
Well-
really heavy.
She also has another background to this too, and that is, go ahead.
The president of our club is actually my mother.
Oh,
So, I've been going to this parade since I was 2.
okay.
Because she's been in it since day 1.
Yeah.
So,
So that's exciting that, Tracy's now part of it, and, she's queen mom, as we say.
yeah,
So-
queen mother.
She's the queen mother, so it's exciting that Taylor's part of it. And so,
It's kind of nice when it lands like that, where it really has a heritage.
Right.
Where it can stay. Not that you want it to stay in the family necessarily, but it's nice when it works out that way.
well, yeah, and like 2 years ago when Nicole Savaggio was crowned queen, she was 25. It was 25 years. Her mother-in-law was founding member of the organization, and then for our 25th, Nicole was selected as queen. So I mean, it was just one of those things. And then when Taylor got picked, we were like, oh my God, it's Taylor. So we were excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
So, do you have any special things that you're doing for the parade?
I have been busy every weekend doing something. I was like, whew, I finally get a break last weekend, but then I got invited to another ball. So then this weekend's Mardi Gras, the parade's rolling, so I won't get a break until after Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
So,
She has not turned down one invitation.
right. So tomorrow I'll be attending a little elementary school for with the kindergartners.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're learning about kings and queens, so they invited me to do a little tea party. So I'm gonna go over there and let the kids take pictures, let them feel the crown, and
They love it.
the kids,
So, have you found yourself practicing your royal wave yet? Or?
Actually, we don't do this. We have a scepter and we pan.
Well,
I've practiced it while doing my dress fittings.
Our dressmaker is so sweet, and so she goes through the whole thing. Now you do this, and you do that. Don't do this, and you do this. So
She's the real expert.
yes,
Yes.
she is.
She's very sweet.
Yeah, she's been doing our dresses for as long as I can remember. She's done all of ours, so it's just she's very nice, and it's great that we have the custom dress, and so it's exciting. It's exciting, and I'm glad. I was a queen, Dana was, and then to share that experience with the new queens coming in is even more exciting, especially like Taylor, because I've known her for years.
well, it's, like you said, it's extra special to be able to give them, tips of the trade, advice on things that you found were helpful to you,
Right.
through your year of service, as well as your parade day.
Right. So, and what did you say you had as your throws?
I have a bunch of things for throws. So I didn't make any purses, but I'm getting stuff printed on them. So I have, I think, 200 of those.
Okay.
I have T-shirts being made. I have cups. I have poker chips. I have clay bracelets. And I also brought y'all some of these. I also have these bracelets made for y'all. And I think I'm missing one other thing. I can't remember what it is.
I don't know. Every time I talk to you, you're like, oh, I'm going to get something. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
The Diploid collectors would be excited to know that you have a poker chip.
Yes.
yeah.
They would
Well, the
drive you
poker
nuts
chip
now.
actually has me and my king on it. It's
Okay.
for the both of us. So, and
you
then our
have
cups
yeah.
have the both of us on it too.
So there'll be lots of cups coming off the Selene route because between her cups and then I think we have 20,000 cups that were ordered and I think they're all sold, but maybe 1,000. So there'll be a lot of cups on the street
Nice.
this year. So
Yeah,
Drink up.
because
we
I
got
also got cups made for my pages too,
Oh.
with their names on it.
Oh,
So,
that's so cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
oh, you're just making us all look bad.
Yeah.
so they're each gonna get like 2 sleeves to throw because they don't really get to order any of the Selene stuff. So it's something Selene with their name on it. I mean, if I was a kid and I was riding on the parade, I would something with my name on it.
Yeah.
It's very thoughtful. I like it.
Yeah.
Let's see. One of the highlights of y'all's parade is always, besides the floats, y'all always have some of the best marching groups that Mardi Gras has. Can y'all give us a little bit of a sneak peek of who y'all have parading with y'all?
Sure. So we have our local schools, our local marching bands, and we have 2 new high school marching bands. One is Bel Air High School.
Okay.
I think they're in the Baton Rouge area, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have a band from Michigan coming in.
Wow.
Claims they're very good, so I'm excited to hear all about it.
Nice.
Where you guys come in.
Yeah.
Give us a good review.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Because I don't get to see the parade. So I'm on the first float, so I don't know what's coming behind me.
Right.
So let's just, I've never seen Selene from the ground.
You'll
I don't
try
think-
to jump off and catch a little of it? Or?
No. One year
don't.
Tracy tried to let us do that. We watched it come in the gate. We kind of watched it come in off the street. But I mean, I think I saw it one time, and it was when I first moved to Slidell, and I just had never seen it from the ground. I joined it 2 years later, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been several years since I've seen my parade roll.
Right.
Just because by the time that my float, even when my float is one of the first, half dozen, crew member floats,
Right.
even still, by the time that I finish getting all of my proverbial stuff together,
Right.
after the parade, the last float is already
Right.
unloaded, and they're like, what took you so long to get off the float? Yeah.
Yeah, we had a parade following us who would try to jump off and go catch that one, but even then, by the time the float stops and, you kind of gather up and everything, and, I don't know if I've ever seen the following parades. I was always just like, I'm done.
Yeah. At that point, you're just done.
I saw music that once.
Yeah, you saw it one year. You saw Symphony afterwards, but
No, Symphony, yeah.
I don't think that you remembered most of it.
Were you overserved?
No, I think.
Well, he overserved himself.
Overserved himself.
I have that problem all the time. Oh, what happened?
Y'all's route. Is there anything special with the route this year?
No. We have the same traditional slide-out route where we start at Fritchie Park and then down Punch Train to front to Gauze, ending right there at Kensington Boulevard. So we're excited, about rolling. We roll out at 6:30, and we're hoping for gorgeous weather. We want a day like Saturday was,
Yeah.
or like Tuesday was.
Yeah.
So we've always been so fortunate on our weather. So with it being at the end of February, we're hoping that we get the good weather. So
Yeah.
we're excited.
I'm fine with any temperature, just no rain.
Yes,
That's all I ask.
yes. I don't know if I want 30s, but it's been
Just have
chilly
to
out there.
Serve yourself a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
The only rain we want is REIGN.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes.
The best kind of rain.
Yes.
So yeah, so we think we're going to have a big crowd this year. One, we're the last parade in Slidell, and a lot of people might be leery about heading downtown. Don't know that, but we always have a good crowd, and the last year the crowds were really big. Mm-hmm. So we're just every year. It's different when you make that turn. I'm telling you, when you make that turn onto Pontchartrain, you're like, this takes your breath away.
Well, I mean, it was even packed where I usually stand.
Right.
And to I guess break down the fourth wall, I'm usually like right where the sign says you may begin throwing here. I'm like
Okay.
2 steps
Like
in
that
front of
guy.
that sign.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, I'm glad that you can read that sign because there's a lot of people that stand under the sign that says no throw zone.
yeah,
And expect to get thrown to.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that little straight. What is it, about a half a block or something that's lines the side of that parking lot, but toward the end where the turn is, it gets kind of
Packed.
packed. Yeah.
Yep.
yes.
It's at least 6 rows.
Yeah.
But that main stretch lately, the past few years, has been very crowded.
Oh, yeah. Then when you go down and you think that, I think it's really gauged by if the people that are on the driver's side, because that's, you don't see as many people on that side. When that's full, you know what the other side looks like.
Yeah.
So we have, they talked about changing the route, but that's not going to happen. We thought that might be a good idea, but it wasn't. Talked the police chief out of that. So,
But it's a nice straight shot. Why would you?
and it's a
change
great
it?
shot.
Yeah.
Just logistics. We always try to throw it around, but it's not going to work. So, but we're excited to get out there. It's a culmination of a lot of work and a lot of fun, and so we just want to go. And then I think we have our first general meeting
March 18th.
March 18th.
Okay.
So there's no grass growing under our feet. We're already working on the calendar for next year. We already have some things planned and booked, and so it doesn't stop. And then we're offering our early bird special again this year for membership. So we're excited to get new members and returning, and so
How many members you riding with this year?
I think
526.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
that's
Yes.
a great number.
526. And last year I think we were like 300. We didn't
I
have
think
as-
it was like 350 or something like
yeah.
that.
So we
Y'all
have
darn near doubled.
pretty much.
Wow.
And we have 23 floats. That includes all of our royalty and our grand marshal. This year is Karen Waldrop. She was one of the finalists on The Voice last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's from Mandeville, so we're very excited to have her. And Dana was telling us that she's been talking to the manager, and
She's very excited. She has a nice new custom outfit that matches her float.
Nice.
She's ready to roll.
Nice.
so we're excited about having her too.
Yeah, it's I mean, y'all always put on a great parade. Every year that I've caught it, I've always left. It's not like, man, I wish I would have went to a different parade. No, I'm always leaving. Like, man, that was an awesome
Or
parade.
you're like, I gotta leave. Why I gotta leave?
Right, yeah. I'm considering going to the end of the parade route and catching y'all again, just because
That
I have
brings
such a
back
great time.
memories with me.
yeah.
So with my mom riding every year, my aunt would get me off the school bus. my dad will load my mom, and he'll go, out party and stuff. When I don't see my parents, we'll stay at my aunt's that night. So we'll start off on Pontchartrain, catch it at my aunt's house, and then she'll take us on Gauze at the very end to catch it one more time so we can see my mom one more time before we go in for the night. And by that time, the first on Pontchartrain, my mom remembers us, but by the time the end,
Oh, there you go.
she
Yeah,
didn't.
on
She
Gauze,
didn't remember
yeah.
us.
On God, she didn't even recognize you.
Right.
basically, you
And we
know?
were running like 2 miles down, like trying to get her attention, but she didn't remember us. But now
She's better.
she's better. She's a lot better.
Incriminating.
Ooh.
Because it took it. We would have to run like almost 2 blocks
How
by
dare
the
she.
time she was like, "Oh, my child," and then we had to run another block because she's already bending down getting all this stuff that she was gonna throw us. And then I'm like, now I have to truck all this back.
Rude.
So it's
That's. I have seen people before on the route where I've seen them on Pontchartrain, and then I saw them again over on Gauze.
I don't think I've seen someone twice, but also like when someone's yelling, I'm like looking and I'm like, I can't find you. I'm like, where are you? And then it's too late and I didn't find him. And then they'll text me, hey, I saw you. That was me. I'm like, whoops.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, trying to pick that's like picking a needle in a haystack.
It
like,
really is. That's around like Old Town when it's like 20 people deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Or then
It gets
just
But the
extremely thick
lights,
up
the
there.
lights from the float
Yeah.
go
They're kinda
directly into
blinding.
your eyes, so you can't see out. You can see.
Or you're spending time looking for the person. Like, I'm going to be at such and such. Like, okay, so you're waiting and you're looking.
And then you
in the
gotta find
meantime,
something to
everybody's
throw to 'em.
yelling at you and all that stuff. So, but the one thing that got me, I remember when I was queen and people were yelling my name, and my daughter was my attendant, and I'd go, Michelle, who was that? She goes, Mom, your name's on the float. I go, oh,
Everyone
that's right.
knows you.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Get ready for that, Taylor.
Yeah, get ready for that. People are going to be yelling, Taylor, Taylor.
But you'll actually be shocked how many people actually do know me, though.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that you know a lot of people
Yeah,
for being the shy person that you said you were.
I am. Because I've been attending like other cruise balls and stuff, and Queen of Anthea or Anthea,
Yeah.
she we were at the ball, whatever, and I see people, and they're like, "Oh, hey, hey!" She goes, "Oh my gosh, she knows so many people," and I'm like, I'm sorry,
Well, one,
the
I just
queen.
met him last
Duh.
week.
but I mean, it's like people that my mom knew, my dad knew, and just also growing up with their children, and she's like, I can't believe how many people you know, and I'm like, yeah, that's the downfall. Your parents kind of know people, but
Well, when your mom is the the president of one of the longest running cruises in on the North Shore, really. Mm-hmm. I mean, y'all started in what 80?
98.
98.
Was it 98?
Mm-hmm.
Felt like it was longer than that. But I mean, when y'all are running for so long that I mean, you're gonna get to know a lot of people within the community.
Yeah,
That I know there's a lot of businesses that I mean, frankly, they depend on the success of parades rolling past their business or within a block or whatever of their
Right.
business to like a better words, to survive during
Right.
these times, so a lot of the proprietors, they really get to know who the parade the organizers of the different parades and cruises are.
Well, you do interact with so many people with it too, and I have to say that our president, Tracy, she knows a lot of people as well. And so she knows them through her business and what she's done and, with the police chief or whatever. So that really helps when, you know who to go to and who to talk to and that kind of stuff. And they make it happen. She makes it happen. So
Well, y'all definitely put on a great parade.
thank you.
You know, for all of our viewers, listeners, what have you, you know, I can't stress to you enough. You know, if you don't have plans on the 28th, is
yes.
the parade day this year, you know, write this one into your calendar. Go and, you know, take a ride out to Slidell and, you know, enjoy a great evening with the beautiful ladies of Krewe of Selene that, you know, I can guarantee you that you're going to have a good time.
Thank you.
So, as always, I love seeing y'all here.
Thank you for having us.
You know, I can't wait to see y'all on the parade. You know, and I wish y'all a very happy and fun and safe ride.
Thank you.
You
and,
too.
Signing out, we will see you on the route.